We're live. If it's okay, rather than just the video camera function, I'm just doing Facebook Live today.
Cool.
Everyone can watch. And we're live.
Kelsey goes, you're kidding, right?
Seriousness on your face.
Cool.
You didn't laugh or anything.
Walking up the green cross, 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 dancing in the hands of green cross, he is bride. Now the king upon the green shall choose a girl to be his queen. One, two, three, and kiss her. 1, 2, 3. Take him on the green grass. And 1, 2, 3. Walking on the green grass. Kiss her. 1, 2, 3.
Good job, Kelsey. Let's do that little multimeter section again. So you have 2 shots at it. So page number 3. And I think we've been starting on that middle system.
Dancing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like that. Forte and then fortissimo, right? So maybe give a big cue to the sopranos and altos, and then use your left hand to mirror in a cue to the basses and tenors. No, walking on the, because it's very forceful, right? So it's fortissimo. Hey, we should be able to use that somehow. Fortissimo. When you're faux.
So like a fake.
So a fake.
Like a fake forte. All right, we got to use that. Okay.
We gotta use that.
So
It's a new method.
it's fortissimo and staccato, right?
Right.
So walking on the so staccato would suggest what in your gesture? Less rebound, and fortissimo would suggest what in the rebound? Lots of prep, maybe 2 hands, right? Okay. How about if we start right on now?
Okay.
Oh, that one.
Wait,
Yeah, where? The bottom 4.
Oh, that was gonna be real embarrassing for me. Got it.
What do you want?
Oh.
The D flat,
Which now?
D sharp.
Oh, just kidding.
So yeah, the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do it.
I think we need more prep for that.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like it's fortissimo. It was a very good cue. We knew exactly when to do it, but it was not. The guys come in. Think about that. The melody line is forte.
Yeah. They come
The droney, not chord thingy with the 9th tone is fortissimo, right? I mean, we're really out there, running on the grass inappropriately.
How do you
Right.
run on the grass inappropriately? Can you give me an example?
Well, in the park along the Thames in London, there's all these signs, no walking on the grass. That's what I always think here. And so this is very normal, especially in English parks where they're trying to make a nice grassy area. Is there's little tiny fences that are about this high,
It's really gonna stop us.
and you're not supposed to go over that. And there's a little sign to say no walking on the grass.
Wow.
And so what
That
I
is so
see
inappropriate.
is inappropriate youths, running on the grass, jumping around, being super irritating.
So I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So bring them in loud, but then, I mean, if these guys are good, they'll know to stay at a forte. But if the group was not as great, and I were to give this big prep on 3, would the soprano altos not?
Well, you can always stop and go, no, that's fortissimo.
Just for the
Yeah, so I mean, really, I think the women are singing like legato,
Yeah.
and the guys are singing staccato. So there's more than one thing going on, that's normal. And you show it in your gesture, and then sometimes you stop, and there's nothing wrong with telling people things. The key is, what you're telling them, is it consistent with what you're showing, right? And better yet, did you show them first, and then stop them and said, no, that's fortissimo. And everyone goes, yeah, she clearly conducted fortissimo, right?
Yeah, okay.
Clearly.
Walking on the green grass. Listen, 1, 2, 3. Oh, now we'll go around the green, and everyone will sing. Everyone will sing.
Good. 1, 2, 3.
That was so
That's stuff.
bad.
1, 2, 3.
Bye.
You're on your own, Lauren.
Everyone come to the UC conference.
Why?
I think they're almost all connected. Woo!
I was asked what's wrong with you. That's where I'm at mentally.
Gate, pull it out.
Gate, I'm already on. Gate. No.
Another time.
Plot twist
Tonight.
Is that the time?
That's good, David. That's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not more, yeah.
Sorry, took me too long to figure that out.
Did you have a note? There we go. Because we had the gate.
Walking on the green grass, 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 dancing with the handsome green grass, be his bride. Now the king upon the green shall choose a girl to be his queen. La 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 la, make her out his bride to be. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3, and kiss her, 1, 2, 3. Take him walking on the green grass, sing and dancing sweet. Walking on the green grass, kiss her, 1, 2, 3. Oh, now we'll go around the green grass, everyone will sing, everyone will sing.
Yeah, so you reverted pretty quickly.
Yeah, I was going back and forth.
Yeah, so keep thinking about that. Is that okay?
Mhm.
So can we do a piano after the fermata or the 5/4, depending on what you think of it?
Oh, yeah. Get nice and small. Sure.
Yeah, and so just use your hot gesture. Bright to be. I change key. I kiss her. So it could even be something like this, where you hold it, and then on the cutoff,
You just
the hand goes like that, and so the cutoff becomes the soft gesture, and then all you have to do is I kiss you. 1, 2, 3. What's the dynamic? Oh, it's mezzo piano. It's not that soft.
You like a lot of contrast.
I would like more contrast, but you can't just always ignore the composer. Let's start at the middle of page 6.
Page 6.
Whoa, fuck.
Restate that.
3, sorry. Don't know where I got that.
So
like, that's
Think
what
about
the
your own.
second system, second measure.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
No. Okay. Aliens.
Dancing with a handsome boy, I shall be his bride. Now the king upon the green shall choose a girl to be his queen. Love, 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 love. Lead her out his bride to be. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3.
Can you give me a bigger contrast then on that? That works pretty good. That's a pretty easy gesture to cut off and have the hand there, and it feels very obvious what it meant, at least to me. See if you can make a bigger contrast. Start the 5/4.
Just the right to be.
Yeah, is that okay?
Sure.
Or you want to lead her out as bride to be?
Beat her out.
I don't know. It'd be better to start before, but
Do lead her out.
Lead her out his bride to be. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3.
Use both hands, I think. 1, 2, 3.
on that one, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not a crescendo, it's an accent mezzo forte, right? Try it again.
Same spot.
Lead her out his bride to be. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So bigger prat and kiss her. So
Before the offbeat
yeah,
one.
kiss her and so if you go 1 lift big on beat 2, the 2/4, and then the downbeat 1 2 3. Because even though it's the end of 1, all the action is on. I mean, yeah. If we don't feel a mezzo forte by beat 1, then it's too late. Yeah, one more time. Lead her out.
Lead her out his bride to be. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, more.
Keep it lower.
Yeah.
Yeah. The lower.
Yeah, go lower. Use both hands like a weight.
And again.
Lead her out his bride to be. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3. And kiss her,
Lift.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So a lot of what we want to do with music is subtlety, but a lot of conducting is being super clear about exactly what you want, which is kind of the opposite of subtlety, except that maybe if we're good enough, we can be super clear and obvious about subtlety, right? But it's always about how clear it can be, and I do think there is a idea about conducting that kind of comes from that kind of orchestral, mysterious sort of thing, that there's lots of that, you know what I mean? As opposed to a very pragmatic and practical goal of, this is what I'm accomplishing on this beat, and I'm going to see how clear I can show it, you know? And one of the things you'll hear from Rod this summer, if you are here for those sessions, which I hope you all are, is that, you know, he is trying, he'll say to himself, what can you do with your gesture right now to change the sound? And I challenge myself with that same thing. I'm listening and I'm thinking, well, what don't I like? What's not working about this? And then I think, okay, what can I do without stopping the chamber choir that will maybe, you know, do what I want? And so it's not 100%. The choir's not a piano that you push down keys and you get a sound from. There are people, varying degrees of paying attention, sickness, relationship problems, but they are
engaged. And so that can work. All right, and 1, 2, 3. Good. The elbow, that's good.
Yeah.
Sorry it happened on the last day of class.
No, it's
All year.
I think I might be next. I'll just go.
It is Cleo.
I'm up here now.
It's okay if you go out of order. It doesn't make any difference. But Cleo Dallas, Jeremy Donnie.
Yeah, I'll go next.
Oh, good.
Walking on the green grass, walking on the green grass, walking on the green grass,
Side by side,
walking on
walking
the
with
green
the
grass,
hands of I shall be his
walking on the green
bride.
grass,
He's for my
walking on the green grass,
dancing with the hands of blue, I shall be his bride. Now the king
upon the green shall choose a girl to be his queen. La 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 la, lead her out his bride to be.
and kiss her. 1, 2, 3, and kiss her. 1, 2, 3. Take him by the hand, walking and dancing, swinging round the
Walking on the green grass,
glory,
1, 2, 3.
everywhere.
All right, we'll do that again and see if you can get us to follow you there. There was a moment right at the beginning where on that little walking that you had the complete facial expression of Scott Toomey. I don't know.
I'm kidding.
No, I mean it was really, really good. I mean, I thought, oh my God, it's Scott Toomey conducting right now.
Who is that?
One of Jeremy's mentors.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I don't know that I've ever thought that before. And so that was, I've been emailing him the last couple days, so maybe that's the issue.
Maybe it's just in your head, yeah.
Uh,
Happens the other time.
so hopefully you don't consider that a bad thing.
No. I'm just kidding.
Middle of page 3, same spot.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Proud of me. I am. I'm waking up. Can you give me more contrast there to the mezzo piano? I kiss her. I kiss her.
Yeah.
I kiss her.
Why are you so goofy
There's
today?
kissing.
Yay!
Alright, starting back at Dancing with a Handsome Bow.
Dancing with a handsome boy, I shall be his bride. Now the king upon the green shall choose a girl to be his queen. La 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 la, lead her out his bride to be. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3, and kiss her. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Can it be more of a contrast? That was pretty good. 1, 2. So all of us, we tend to be a little late on that upbeat on beat 2. So remember that a conducting gesture includes 3 parts, all right? So an ictus, we got that one down. That's where the beat happens. We're all super good about that one, at least knowing what it is. The second thing is it has a rebound. And the third thing is it has a prep. Here's the problem. The prep and the rebound happen at the same time, but are parts of different beats. So that creates issues here. So we go 1 lift, right? So if there is no prep to that beat 2, where we go and kiss her, and 1, kiss her. So if I go kiss her, then it takes away from it. But if you go 1, 2, 1, so notice there's almost no rebound on 1 on kiss her, and kiss her, 1, and then the lift on 2 becomes beat 2. So it's possible that if you don't do a prep, then something just becomes a rebound.
And that rebound then becomes the prep for the next thing. Does that make sense at all?
Yeah.
I'm probably not describing it well. I need to think about this one. Let's get into it on Lead Her Out as Bride to Be.
Okay.
Lift. 1, 2, yeah. Everybody do this for me. Here you go. And 1, lift. Right? So notice the rebound on the 1. There's a little rebound. You're not like, it doesn't go, right? Because that's not human. It's not musical. And kiss her. And 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I got it this time. I got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
I love the drama of that. Kiss her. 1, 2, 3. And kiss her. Obviously, the 1, 2, 3 is part of the game. Maybe there's suggestions. Yeah, that's right. And then there's a lot of excitement on that second 1, 2, 3.
A lot of excitement.
And then later it says, I'm sorry, Jeremy wants to conduct. Where it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's really funny. We don't get there. It's at the bottom of
Oh,
it.
right, yeah.
Yeah. And so
We don't get
so now they're losing all control. All decorum has been abandoned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So anyway,
entertaining. Am I just talking?
here we go. We're Jeremy. Yeah. See, that's not too much. That's how much you need. Just because it's off the beat doesn't mean it's later, right?
Right.
Yeah, because we have to know what happens on beat 1 in order to do it on the
I
end.
love that.
That was good. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. That was not funny. Sorry. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What did you do?
Yeah.
I realized that I wore the wrong shirt, so I'm just gonna be like this and hope it doesn't fall down.
It's gonna fall.
But if I just like tied it,
Hey, can anybody read Roman numerals?
Kind of.
to what extent?
I read about that.
What's the copyright on this?
Oh, I don't want to guess that. I remember what MC.
I always thought they do that so you
See,
don't
it's
know.
100.
They're like,
and it's
haha, you know
1,000,
I won't be
L is
able to
50.
read this.
That's right.
Yeah, there's 1,000 and 62.
So
And
one
there's
time,
1,000.
one.
Is no.
Yeah, well, we're not surprised, of course, it's during the 1,000 years previous to the one we're in right now, but
Year 500.
it's the specifics.
1920.
Is it 20? 1920?
1962.
Oh, that's believable.
12.
1960.
That last one.
All right, here we go, play.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm pretty sure.
Walking on the green grass, 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 dancing with the handsome girl, he is bride. Now the king upon the green shall choose a girl to be his queen. La 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 la, lead her out his bride to be. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3, and kiss her, 1, 2, 3. Take you walking on the green grass. The 1, 2, 3, walking on the green grass. This 1, 2, 3. Oh, now we'll go around the ring, and everyone will sing, everyone will sing.
All right. You want to try that one transition? Well, go back to the same spot. So
Yeah.
You can do it all again.
Yeah. Okay. Guess where we're starting, guys? Dancing. You win. Okay.
Dancing with the handsome girl, I shall see his bride. Now the king upon the green
gotta go 1, lift, boom. It's so long, it's a beat and a half before we sing. Anything less than that, and we won't be able to see where it's at. Less than 1, you have to just kind of speed up in the middle of it. Okay? So go 1, lift, down. So go 1, lift, down. Big lift. 1, lift, there it is. That's that gesture. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a counterintuitive to it. To it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
Well, and maybe we're doing too much, but I'm definitely trying to. So far, we've all done too little, so I'm.
yeah.
Yeah. And then later, I'll say, "Why are you making such a big gesture?"
And then I'm gonna fight him.
What kind of gesture? Here we go. Do it again.
From.
Let's start lead.
Okay.
Lead her out.
Lead her out, it's right to be. And kiss her. 1, 2, 3. And kiss her.
Lead.
1, 2, 3.
Yes. Yeah. Isn't that powerful? And the thing that I find magical about that is that nobody comes in early. There isn't any sense like people, oh, that was such a big gesture, I sang on beat 1. That's not the confusion. Do it one more time.
Okay. Beat her out.
Lead her out, it's right to be. And kiss her. 1, 2, 3. And kiss her. 1, 2, 3. Walking on the green grass.
Good job, Cleo. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
Oh, does it
3.
work when they're still singing?
1, 2, 3. I want to make sure that Donnie and Dallas get a good time.
Yeah, let's like have Jim.
As Dallas is getting ready, the summer workshop for ACDA is June 25th, 26th. It is here. Registration is online. I'll send it to you, and it costs free.
It's free this time?
It is free. I was told. That's what
free.
Darren's told me. And there's food involved. I can't believe that there. If I was president, I would charge you at least for the stuff that costs money, but they're not because they want you to come. And so it's free. Jonathan Talberg is going to be the main clinician for that. He is from CSU Long Beach, I believe, or UC Long Beach. I don't know. California Long Beach, whatever that is. And he is great. So please put that on your calendar. Here we go.
When?
25 to 26. It is a Sunday afternoon, evening, and a Monday morning afternoon.
It's
So worth it.
It's a nice day. It's not really big. It's like 65 people usually. It's not heavily attended. And it's fun. And it's here in our lovely little building.
Yeehaw.
Walking on the green grass. Walking on the green grass. Walking on the green grass.
Side by side.
Walking on the green grass. 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 Now the king upon the green shall choose a girl to be his queen. La 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 la. Lead her out his bride to be. And kiss her. 1, 2, 3. And kiss her. 1, 2, 3.
Take him
Walking on the green grass.
The
one, two, three. Walking on the green grass. Kiss her. 1, 2, 3.
All right, now it's not too bad. So, you know, where you would have trouble with is in the transitions,
Okay.
like between the measures. And so the problem is you're thinking. What's always dangerous when conductors think.
And so you just have to keep going. 1, 2, 3, and yum, bum, bum. So you pause. 1, 2, 3, and you kind of reset, and then you went right. So you can't let the arms stop. It has to stay right in tempo. Yum, dun, 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 dun. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's go to that spot that we've been at. And so the thing I'm really interested in working, Dallas, is that transition into the 2/4 and then the 6/8. Dancing with the bow, I did dum bum bum bum. And you just got to keep that bum 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 bum. The 8th note going.
Dancing on the green, see his bride.
1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So Dallas. So the 8th note is dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun bum 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 bum. So that 8th note can't slow down. Dun bum 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 bum. So the 8th note never stops. And so what you need is a little 8th note thing inside you going dun 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 dun. Okay?
Okay.
Do this for me. You're going to go between 4/4 and 2/4, and everybody can sit down. It's okay. And everybody's going to go dun 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 dun. So it's going to be like this. Everybody look at me and. And so and so they're being the 8th note metronome machine, and I'm practicing conducting in different meters while they're doing it. They're not going to change. They're going to keep that the same no matter what you do. But it's your job to get that feeling, right? So are you guys ready? Here we go. And you can go from 4 to 2 to 6, whatever you want. But we're going to keep it going. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. There you go. There you go. That transition between the 6/8 and the 4/4, that was perfect. Yeah, no hesitation. And of course, we can't have any hesitation because if we get that in the song, you'll feel us go like this, right? We'll lose our equilibrium and we'll stumble. How we doing on time? Okay, let's try it one more time from that same spot. You guys can keep sitting. You've been standing all period. Dancing with the It was still a little stumbling, but that was major improvement than before. I wish I had a chance to let you do it twice more. But I got to get Donnie up here. 1, 2, 3.
Another Roman numeral is 1962.
62.
I freaking told you.
I'm so smart.
The C takes away from
You
second.
probably think this song is about.
So
Why
it's
do you keep singing that song?
1,000.
I'm so
I'm stuck in that.
you're so big.
Yeah. So the last four
I was a
is
70s
62,
boy. 12.
and it's 1,000 plus.
Numbers take us.
It does.
I think they do it to impress people that it must be a great piece of music.
Yeah.
And also, it is a way of not having people know what actually it means.
What actually it means. That's a funny sentence.
It's 8 a.m. Cut
Oh my
slack.
gosh.
The sass is real.
I'm always sassy.
Now you're all holding on by a thread anyway. So.
Yep.
No, just keep
I'm proud
running
to hear it all.
this time.
Thank
All
you.
right, Donnie.
I'm here. So stand up for the first read and then sit down after we practice. Okay.
You want to stand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Walking on the green grass, walking on the green grass,
Walking on the green grass, rocking side by side. Walking with a handsome soul, I shall be his bride. Rocking on the green grass, dancing with a handsome girl, I shall be his bride. Round the king of war.
let me tell you a couple things that you did that I think were really interesting. First of all, I think he thought about the articulation at the beginning more than maybe than anyone else has done in terms of reducing the rebound on that to get a staccato sound. Start that one more time, just so people can observe this.
Ready?
From the beginning?
Yeah, he's gonna.
Walking up the green grass, walking up the green grass.
All right, so give me more rebound and lengthen the articulation now. I think that's the right interpretation, the one you were doing. I just want you to be aware of the effect of that.
Walking up the green grass, walking up the green grass.
Okay, now, while you're conducting, alter it to be the one you want. Like changes while we're conducting, while we're singing.
So start out.
I don't know.
Just do it. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want you to be aware of the power of rebound. Shortening the rebound to create different lengths. I mean, you already proved you can get us to do either one because we sang it completely different for you than we did for anyone else based on your gesture without any words. You didn't talk, by the way. That was great. Right at the beginning.
Walking up the green grass, walking up the green grass,
Walking on the green grass, walking side by side, walking with a handsome boy, shading his
So
eyes.
he wanted a more legato sound from the sopranos and the altos, right? Yeah. Now how about you get us started at mezzo forte and then bring us back and then bring them in. Can you do all that?
walking up the
Yeah.
green
That's not
grass.
mezzo forte.
Oh, I have mezzo forte. Okay.
Is it mezzo forte at the beginning?
Yeah, it is, but I guess I didn't want it to be.
Yeah. But he
Okay.
marks it with bounce, which is interesting because that's an articulation.
Walking up the green grass, walking up the green
Let me ask you a question. How do you get a mezzo forte but shorten the rebound for the articulation? How is that done? Bearing in mind that rebound and prep fulfill the same time and space for different beats.
They're bigger. They're a
Space.
little bigger.
Give me space. Go. Walking on the green. Here we go. Beginning. 2, 3, and
Walking up the green grass.
so I widen my stance and I do this to get a bigger sound, but I don't do a lot of prep or rebound, right? Because that's going to create lengthier notes. Here we go. Beginning. 2, 3.
Walking up the green grass, walking on the
So
green
I
grass.
can do this, I can do this, and I can create a lot of difference. Does that make sense? Here we go. Right at the beginning.
Walking up the green grass, walking up the green grass, walking up the green grass.
Walking side by side, walking with a
Yeah,
handsome
and the
boy.
reality is that you might want to, when you're conducting, want to really micromanage what the basses and tenors are doing in terms of dynamics and that. And so you don't give as great conducting them, and then they learn what you want, and then you can focus attention on other parts. But it's not like it's unusual in music that parts are doing different things, right? So this isn't exactly an unusual task. I mean, if we're singing contrapuntal music, everyone is on a different part at any given time. Good. 1, 2.
Wait. We have 10 seconds. I wanted to do the multimeter section because
I'll let you do it again.
Because you didn't.
Yeah, I know.
I
You
know.
did a great job on it. Go do it.
Okay, ready? Multimeter section. The dancing part. The dancing. Ready? The dancing. 1, 2, 3.
Dancing with a handsome boy, I should be his bride. Walking upon the green, shall choose my girl to be his queen.
La 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 la, bring her out his bride to be. And kiss her, 1, 2, 3, and kiss her, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's good. Does anybody remember when the final exam is?
It's 6 p.m. 6
In the evening?
Yes.
Well, that sucks.
We have 2 p.m. afterwards. It goes till 10.
All right. It's, like 4 or 5 of you have told me what your piece is. The rest of you have not.
Oh, about that? If you want something from the library, get it by Friday,
Yeah.
and then no more library.
So if we're using something from the library, we're not making copies. We're using the library copies, and Laura will get them. Okay.
That's
But
why
you
I
tell
need
me
it
what
before
they are.
Christmas.
All right. Thanks, guys.
I just wanted to give you a chance of doing that.